Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a Pokemon OU Pokebank battle on the Pokemon Showdown. And this is a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. It was a pretty long game. Lots of, trying to figure out what the other person was doing. Lots of just, I don't know, stuff like that. So I hope you do enjoy it. It was really fun. But anyways, I'm going to start with my Ferrothorn, and he started with his Tyranitar. He switched out into his Scizor, and he couldn't really do anything, so I guess he switched back into Tyranitar. But I do carry Gyro Ball in this thing, which is definitely going to hurt him a lot. So you'll see here, Gyro Ball, super effective, and luckily he does actually live, because that will actually give me some more health back, which is very nice. And I did get my rocks up, which is fantastic for this Talonflame. Now, I switched out because I was positive he was going to go for the fire attack there. And my Houndoom has immunity to fire, has the flash fire, and that would be really good. But he does switch out, or he does go for the flying move, the Brave Bird, which would have killed him, which is kind of strange play to me. But maybe he overpredicted me or something. But I'm just gonna go for Leech Seed, thinking that he might switch out into something. I carry Toxic. I didn't know what he was gonna go into, and now he Nasty Plot, which is very scary because I was originally just going to let my Ferrothorn die, but it would end up pretty much killing his Lucario too in the process. But you can see he one-shot me, which is very ridiculous, but he can't really hit Scizor, which is nice. And this is actually a Mega Scizor here, which is pretty cool. This is my first time kind of experiencing with Mega Scizor. I go for the Bolt Punch, probably not the best play, but I did go for that. And then I go into Raikou, predicting the Volt Switch, but he goes for Hydro Pump. So that's that. I'm going to Volt Switch out into my Tentacruel. Actually, no. Do I go into Tentacruel? Yes, I do go into Tentacruel. Just basically for the ability to spin and to take up the Hydro Pump, but he does miss. I don't think that would have done that much damage anyways, but go for the Rapid Spin. Now he doesn't have any rocks up for the rest of the game because his Tyranitar is down, which is very nice, definitely. And he's going to go into Mana Buzz. My Tentacruel can't hit Mana Buzz for with any moves at all. I'm just going to Sludge Bomb though, and he's going to go for the Defog, which does get rid of the rocks, which is going to save his Talonflame from coming back in. And he's going to go back into Rotom, probably going for the Volt Switch. I predicted the Volt Switch, and I do get a burn off my Skull, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Raikou with Lightning Rod, predicting the Volt Switch, but he's going to go for Rest, and he has the Chesto Berry. So he's going to wake up right away, which is definitely not that great, but I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, and he's probably going to go for some kind of Hydro Pump or something. I predicted the Hydro Pump, so I go back into Toxicroak, and then I double out into Raikou again, predicting the Volt Switch, so some pretty cool plays right there. And then I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. This is a Specs Raikou. I really like it. It's pretty good. It has a Thunderbolt on it, and then Hidden Power Fire, Volt Switch, and I forget the last move. I think it's either Focus Blast or some kind of grass move on there. But I really like it. Maybe it's not a grass move. That would be kind of a waste. I forget what it was. Maybe it's Signal Beam. That probably is what it is. I picked Ice Punch, and then I was going back in between Drain Punch and Ice Punch, and I guess it lagged a little bit and went with the Drain Punch. I think Ice Punch would have hurt this thing a lot, but it didn't. I do get a burn with Scold though, and now I'm pretty much going to let Tentacruel die because I can't really... it's just going to be fodder for now. It's not going to do too much to his team, really. None of my moves really hit any of his guys with too much. I do have Giga Drain, which would hit his Rotom Wash for a lot of damage, but that's not really too beneficial to keep this thing around. So I'm just going to let it die and get a clean switch into something else. And he is going to, I guess, Roost up again here. He did carry Roost, which is definitely very hurtful. But yeah, he's going to knock me out right here in a second with his foul play, and the burn's going to bring him down to like 20-something, or actually 32%, and I was almost positive that an Ice Punch would kill this thing at this point, but he does unfortunately live with 5%, but it doesn't matter because he taunts me. I guess he thought I was some kind of substitute set or something, I don't know, but I do end up killing him there. And I'm going to double out into my Scizor because he can't hit me with anything with Scizor because he's just an absolute tank. He's going to go into Rotom. I'm going to go for the Bolt Punch. Doesn't do any damage at all. And then he's going to go for the Volt Switch. I believe I go for the Sub. I could be wrong though. I go for the Sub, yes. And now he's going to have to at least hit me twice to break his Sub. And I figured it would do more damage than 17%, but it didn't really do too much. He's probably going to go back out into Rotom, and then I'm just going to go for the Thief. Now I'm probably going to switch this move out. I didn't realize I thought it would take the enemy's item since I already Mega Evolved, but I guess it leaves the item on even though you're already Mega Evolved. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm going to go back out into Toxicroak here because I predict him to Vacuum Wave, but he didn't Vacuum Wave. But he switches back out into his Scizor. I'm locked into Ice Punch, and this is where it gets a little hacksy. I do get the freeze, but I never get freezes ever, so I was kind of happy I got the freeze. And I was just going to keep on going for Ice Punch until he was, unfrozen. And I do end up knocking him out, which is absolutely fantastic. And now I thought I had this game in the bag. I could just Ice Punch Lucario, but he lives with 1%. And he's going to knock me out with Flash Cannon. And he pretty much outspeeds me with everything here. So he is going to end up Vacuum Waving my Scizor because he's faster. I did go for the Bolt Punch, but it didn't matter. And then Raikou is not going to be able to take a Vacuum Wave, so I am going to get knocked out there. Pretty good game. It came down to the wire. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you guys could please leave a like, that'd be absolutely fantastic, and I'll see everyone very shortly. I'll probably make a session out of that particular team that I had there, so look forward to that. I'll see everyone next time. Peace.